Hi, so welcome again to this little series that I'm doing this week on scaling for success and impact. And today I want to talk a little bit more about the problem of the leadership in such a situation when you want to scale up, right? So imagine when you want to scale up, you really need to create the right culture and have the right people to support you, right? The leaders and also the teams below. You need to have the right vision, so you need to know where you're going, and you need to align that team to that vision, right? So what I often work with my clients on is really getting very granular into where do they want to be in 3 years from now, where do they want to be in 2 years from now, in 1 year from now, and what that team will look like minus the names, just like the team, the structure. What would it look like in 3 years from now, ideally, to support the business where they want to be, to support the clients they want to have, to support the business models if they're going to spread to, UK, Dubai, US, Asia. They'll need to have a different setup, right, in terms of organization. And then we kind of reverse engineer it, the vision, but also the team that goes underneath that vision, right? So the people are your biggest asset. Your culture will eat strategy for breakfast every day. Peter Drucker said that, and he was an absolute guru, and I would really trust him on that, right? So imagine like you have ambitious, because I'm sure you will have ambitious vision and ambitious goals. But now, if you don't have the team that can really own it and they are aligned with it, guess who needs to make it happen? You, right? And it piles up on your shoulders. And what happens is that your sabotage will be like, no, that's too much. I don't like it, right? And you'll start to sabotage it. Maybe the client will deselect and move away from you. You may lose it. There different things will happen, right? You may get market issues, maybe less demand, maybe less supply from the vendors, and you'll be stuck. There will be things happening to sort of pull you back, because your system will be like, no, we cannot do it. We already are super busy and it's heavy, right? For you as a CEO, you're already being completely overwhelmed. So how can you grow, right? If you don't have the right team. So why would you not have the right team in place? Well, usually people like you, very much in the head, very analytical, very ambitious, very much growing, often technical, right? Often into technology. Guess what? They don't often have skill set to be also a psychologist for the people, right? And when you deal with people, you need to know how to motivate them. You need to know how to impact that and influence them. You need to know what they want. You need to spend time with them. You need to understand what will kind of shift them and how will you get them inspired. And of course, it starts with you. If you don't get inspired, it's very hard to inspire your team, right? Because that's the energy that's in your company. So what I'm learning, the more I work with my clients, is that they either forget about the people and then they get to do everything by themselves, or why they forget about people is because it's difficult. They don't really want to talk to people. It's faster when they do it themselves. And even really with companies that I work with, that they've been there on the market for years, not startups at all. They're like, grown-up organizations. They find themselves in this chicken and egg situation where they have the team that's not good enough right now. I mean, not good enough. I mean, I'm sure great people, but they're not at that level of seniority to take them to the next level. So they are avoiding the change because they would need to either let them go or shift them, move them somewhere, and then, inject more cash and investment. So there is some movements that will be hard, right? It will be difficult. Even from the standpoint, if you need to terminate someone in order to hire the better talent, I mean, there is so much risk, right? Why change something if it works? But if you don't go further, if you don't scale up, your company will be dying because you're either growing or you're dying, right? And if your team is not strong enough, you carry everything on your shoulders, right? So this is why leaders often avoid facing that. because they don't really want to let people go, right? They have these people for so many years. But on the other hand, if I ask them, is this person the right person? They immediately say no. If I ask them, would you hire them again? They say no, not for this role, right? Not for this role, they couldn't do it. So it's very human, right? It's very hard. And I see it over and over again. And this is what creates the companies to fall down on their feet and on their knees, because the CEO becomes a bottleneck. The CEO doesn't doesn't make difficult conversations, doesn't have difficult conversations and doesn't make difficult decisions around the personnel, but they know it, right? They kind of know it. So this is what I really wanted to talk to you about. And if this is your problem, I would really strongly want to invite you to our CEO retreat, which comes up on 26th of October in Amsterdam. And it's all about scaling up for success and impact. So it's all about getting you to the right level of your own leadership and your own strength and confidence, that you will have the clarity and the skill set and the tools, but most importantly, you will have it inside of you, the power and strength to actually go do the uncomfortable things, right? So when you attend this event, it's a one-day life coaching, incredibly powerful event. When you walk out from that event, you will have clarity around what do you want and clarity around what do you need to do to get there, how to close the gap. And most importantly, you will step into the you that can actually pull it off, right? So you will gain the confidence, you will really step up into the next level of leadership throughout that event. The event is designed for CEOs and C-suite leaders specifically to get you where you need to be. It's very fast. It's going to be rapid transformation. It's one day only, but it's very, very powerful, right? I'm bringing all my tools, all my, talents, all my intuition, everything into that event. And I promise you that you're going to walk out another person, right? And you're going to be much stronger, much more courageous, and you're going to take on everything that needs to happen so that you can actually scale and attract the right talent to get to the right next level. So if this interests you, please don't hesitate. We have only some spots available for this event. It's in a beautiful conservatorium hotel in the center of Amsterdam. It's probably the best hotel in Amsterdam. I absolutely love it there. It's going to be really, really luxurious event, high-level event with really amazing people joining. So if you want to be one of these people, please either direct message me or find the link on my social media to book the call for a free consultation, and let's see if this is the right place for you. Thank you so much, and I see you there.